you doing?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, so look it up on the website and print off the application. You'll fill it out. It takes a couple days, so when you're retired. I'm retired this August, but I was coming to like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I would start to look. We'll probably have a class around September. So,
What's up, man?
Oh, what's going on?
I'm out here for y'all, man.
Oh, okay.
My wife was over here and she saw this guy do a Yui. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, hey, how are you?
Yeah, they were talking about bringing Red to jail.
They did already.
I know, but they were talking about it just now.
He told us that the other night when we went to the room. He was like,
you told me, you said,
I was like, he said he went to jail, and
God.
I was like, you sure got that out there quick though? That was good though.
Yeah, so my wife was sitting over there at Rolling Oak. She said she saw the cops over here with their lights on. So, you know, I live close by, so I jumped in my car. I'm loaded up with my cameras right now.
Yeah, I still got your card.
My camera's recording right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I saw y'all over there, but
Yeah, we were gonna take off and go warm up now.
where's the other? What's his name? James.
Just right over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or James. Yeah.
Yes.
We call him Red.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody calls him Red.
He's
Pretty
taking
good
a
old
break.
guy right
All
there.
right. Well, whenever these cops clear out, I'll clear out. So I'm here.
See,
I heard that for like $85, we can get permits for doing what we do,
Wow.
and they can't do nothing to us with the
Yeah.
permits. But we need to get $85 up together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they won't be able to mess with us at all. All we gotta do is pull out the permits.
Yeah, but I don't even think you need that because you're not doing anything illegal.
Right.
It's a First Amendment protected activity.
Oh,
What you're doing. So
even in Louisiana? That's different, huh?
State to state is different. you know,
Right,
but
right.
This officer right here knows me, so
Oh, okay.
he recognizes me from my channel. So
Okay. Oh, so he ain't gonna get stupid or anything.
no, he won't. Not while I'm here. He's not gonna bother y'all. I promise.
Cool.
well, come on, man. Let's
All right.
Red.
go.
What's up, man? Yeah.
how you doing,
Hey,
sir?
what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Yeah, you know what we do, man. So, I knew. I was
Yeah.
wondering. I was trying to figure out where I met you before. Cause I'm, I met a lot of officers, man.
Yeah, right on.
But you patrol this area?
Today I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assigned to the north side, but when you're new, like they pretty much bounce you wherever.
We're still working on Sam's, man. We made some phone calls to their corporate office, to the media relations, and the stuff that they do over there is just, they can't put hands on people, man. That's assault. You know that, and I know that, man. So I don't know if he was on a call or what, man.
Yeah, there was a panhandler that was somebody made a call about, but he's not causing any problems. So
It's that the ordinance that the city of San Antonio has. It's unconstitutional, man, because that's a First Amendment right to be able to do that. Now I know you guys are writing tickets for it, and that's your job, but you guys have discretion on that,
Oh yeah. I mean, some officers, they prefer to deal with it. I don't see a benefit in like taking them down on warrants, taking them down on all that stuff. I mean, some of them have like 60 to 100 warrants sometimes, and it's like, what? He's still homeless at the end of the day.
Yeah, how you gonna pay it, man? I mean,
there's the rare case of there was an incident that we were told about near Fort Sam where one of the soldiers or something on post, his wife was like an active duty military member, and she would drop off her husband like in front of the post, and he would panhandle all day, and he made like $200 to $400 a day, and then she would pick him up and they would drive to their house, on their nice house on the north side. And those, I mean, that's a very rare instance.
Yeah.
But, it's
I mean,
unless they're aggressively like harassing individuals.
well, that's what the ordinance says,
Yeah.
that they have to be aggressively pursuing, and that's almost borderline harassment anyway. So I could see giving a citation for that, but if they're just standing out there with a sign, I just can't see it, man. So we were down here buying fireworks on New Year's Eve, and I pulled up here, and there was an office. It was one of your cruisers right here with his lights on. I don't know if you remember how cold it was on New Year's Eve, man.
Oh, it was freezing.
It was, yeah, it was freezing, man. It was like the wind chill was like 15 degrees, man, that day. And the officer, these people were freezing, man. I video. It's on my channel, man. Do you watch any of our channels?
I barely go on YouTube.
Yeah. I'll give you one of my cards before we leave. But this guy, man, they were freezing, dude, and the officer wrote him a ticket, man. I was like, so I loaded him up in my truck, man, and took him to my house and fed him, and I took him to a shelter. You know, it's just, I mean, you guys got discretion on stuff like that, man. You know, do you are you out of the central station? What's
North, off Jones Maltsberger.
Oh, Jones Maltsberger, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Todd, by the way,
I'm
man.
Gary.
Gary, nice to
Yeah,
meet
nice
you,
to
man.
meet you, sir.
It's always good to meet good officers, man, and talk to them.
I'm new, so I'm not.
How long you been on?
Since May.
I think I asked you that question the other night.
Yeah, maybe.
I know I asked the female officer that was there. She said she's been on a year and a half.
About a year and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I haven't been on long enough to get mad about a whole lot or,
Yeah.
you know, like, plus,
Off the record, man, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Have you seen anything about the job that you don't like?
yeah, there's probably, there's stuff that I'm learning and I'm understanding more.
Yeah.
You know, like, how things work.
Is it?
Because I don't have any law enforcement in my family. I didn't study it prior to coming on this.
Is it what you expected it to be before you joined?
This is more because, like, I didn't understand how, like, the battle rhythm, so to speak, of a police officer works. Like, you're effectively like your own boss. So
Yeah.
if you want to go out and be more proactive, you can. If you want to just handle calls, you can. Like, one of the most satisfying things I've done is it was a call, suspicious black male out in front of their apartment, dealing with a vehicle. And so, you know, we got to investigate. We got there. It's like, hey, what's going on, guys? Like, my serpentine belt fell off. They held up a shredded serpentine belt. And I was like, oh, man, like, let's get it fixed. So,
Badass, man.
Yeah, we, you know, the one guy, like, he was torquing on the pulley. It was a tension pulley.
Oh, dude.
And it was like a 99 Mariner or something like that. So it was, you know, they're easier to fix. So he's torqued on that. You know, by the end of it, my hands were all black and dirty. And, you know, they're just some dudes just trying to get back to Louisiana. It's like, you know, they're not doing anything wrong. You know? And it wasn't busy. So, like, why not help them? I mean,
Hey, James, how you doing, man? You doing all right today? Hey, this is Gary, man. This is James.
Yeah, we're getting calls on you, sir. So if you can, just be careful about signs and everything. Thank you, sir.
Church.
It's Todd.
Yeah, I'm Todd.
They couldn't come in there by
Chief
law.
knows who we are, man. That's my truck over there. If you ever see it around, just so you know, man. You're gonna see if you ever get on there and watch any videos. There's gonna be some you probably don't agree with. Just know that I'm not anti-police. I'm not. We're anti-bad police. You know, the way I see it, and the way a lot of us see it, is the good officers. You know, the bad officers is going to get the good officers seriously hurt or killed, or and it's the bad officers that give you guys, the good guys, the bad reputation. You know, so I know you guys. A lot of you guys try to build a bridge between the community and the police. And that's what we should all be trying to do, you know. But just know that when you see some of the videos on my channel, I can be a little rough with some of the officers, but I usually don't give them shit, man, unless they're giving me shit. I gotta ask you something, man, because this is probably something you guys deal with every single day. Do you know what Penal Code 3802 is?
I don't know by the number.
Really?
What's the charge?
Failure to ID.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how to enforce that? Do you know exactly what it says?
We actually talked about it after your guys' call. So if it's a felony, they have to ID, even if they're like a witness.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Yeah. Okay, this is how it reads. So unless you've been lawfully arrested in the state of Texas, you don't have to ID yourself, okay? Traffic stops are different, okay? That's totally different. Of course, we have to ID if we're in a traffic stop, right? Only the driver, correct? Okay. If you're a witness to a crime, it's failure to ID if we choose. See, we don't have to give any ID if we're a witness to a crime, but if we give false ID, if you say, hey sir, you're a witness to a crime, I like your ID, I can choose not to give you my ID. However, if I do give you ID, it's a crime if I give you false identification.
Okay.
I have a video on my channel that breaks 3802 down. It's two different parts, A and B. And B is the part that concerns witness to a crime. So it's only a crime if I give false information, but I don't have to give any information at all unless I've been lawfully arrested in the state of Texas.
So if they're a witness to a felony, they don't have to say anything?
They don't have to say anything. They don't have to give ID. However, if they do, it has to be true and factual information.
So someone witnesses a murder, they don't have to say anything?
They don't have to say anything, man. They don't have to ID. Now, I can tell you that lawfully arrested, it has to be lawfully arrested by a peace officer. Of course, you're a peace officer, right? So federal agents, they're not peace officers, man. Yes,
CCP?
yes. Criminal procedure. It breaks down who's a peace officer, right?
Yeah, there's like 50 some odd.
There's a lot, but there's not one single federal agent on that list. FBI, DEA, none of those are peace officers.
So it's not a violation of the penal code? It's
Border Patrol, they're not peace officers.
Is that a federal violation then? Or?
Nope, not in the state of Texas. There's no federal ID, so how can I give you an ID? There's only a state ID that were issued, right? Right? So you guys deal with failure to, I mean, you guys ask people for ID almost every single day. I'm sure you do. So just keep that in mind. Read on it, man. So back to what I was telling you, lawfully arrested, right? You may arrest me for something, but if it's not lawful, I still don't have to ID.
Who determines that at the time of the incident, though?
Exactly. You're going to give me a charge for failure to ID once you arrest me, right? If I don't ID, because in your mind you think you're doing the right thing, right? You're thinking you're arresting me lawfully. If you're going to arrest somebody, you obviously think that you are lawfully doing it, right?
Correct. Yeah.
All right. So you're going to also give me a charge for failure to ID, but when we get to court, the judge is going to determine that.
Yeah,
you know,
drop the charge, and...
you know the old saying, you can't beat the ride.
Yeah. Beat the rap, not the ride.
Yeah. So anyway, man, it's been good talking to you, man. I'm glad we got to meet up again, man.
Yeah, it's always good to refresh on.
Sounded like this guy was interested in joining.
Yeah. It's always good to find people that want to. He's about to retire out of the military, so he's trying to figure out a new career.
Were you in the military ever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too, man. 13 years, combat medic.
Oh, he was a medic, yeah. So he was young, he'd be 42 years old. So
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Yeah.
So,
What'd you do before you're officer?
military stuff.
Yeah.
In and out.
Yeah.
Then just garbage jobs. Long-time student.
I know, man. When we get out of the military, I ETS from Germany. I didn't have nothing planned, man. I did odd and end jobs, man.
Yeah, I was a busboy with a bachelor's degree working for an 18-year-old that graduated high school.
I worked out as a bouncer, me and my brother-in-law, for a little while. I learned quick. I didn't want to do that for very long, man. But yeah, man. Just be careful out here, man. Watch your back. Be a good officer, man. That's what I can tell you, man. Use your heart, man. Use your, educate yourself and try not to, learn the Constitution, man. That's what you did. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution. And you did it when you were in the military, right?
Yeah.
Even if you weren't a police officer, you were still held to that oath.
That's true.
Well, I am too. I'm 55 years old, man, but I'm still held to that oath. Once you raise your hand and swear it, man, you're held to it, man. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, brother.
Okay.
It's good talking to you, man.
Take care.
All right, you too. Be safe, man. Hey, James, how you doing today, man? Ladies and gentlemen, you're live right now, dude. Say hi to the audience.
Hello, audience.
You doing all right today, man? All right, man. I can't keep getting you out of trouble, brother. So just they're gonna be they're gonna be watching out for you, man. So just I know you're hungry, I know you're cold, and I know you need some money, but they're gonna keep writing you tickets, man.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't.
Well, all right, James, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Just watch your back, man, and I'll see you around, man.
All right.
Okay.